Okay, the common mistake number 5 is that students often flip the denominator or multiply by the reciprocal too early. So let me go ahead and show you the mistake. That you look at a complex fraction and you're like, oh, well, I know that this is going to be 1 over x, and I know that I keep that, and then I change the sign to a multiplication from a division, and then I just flip this last fraction here. So that's going to be x over 2 plus 1, and so now I've got, of course, I can cancel out the x's, and then I can cancel out, let's see, nothing else. So it looks like 2 plus 1 is 3, so that equals 1/3. Be careful of this. This is definitely the error. So what happens is that students will often take the reciprocal of this without actually realizing that the time to take the reciprocal is when you have one fraction on top and one fraction in the denominator. Notice there are two things here. You do have one fraction here, but then there's also a whole number there, which if you wanted to, you can make into a fraction to say 2 over 1. So really there's two fractions. So you're going to have to put it as one whole fraction, meaning one denominator, not two different denominators, where this would be an x and that would be a 1. So this is what is the correct way to do. So the correct way is to go ahead and get this into one fraction. So let's simplify it to that. So we've got 1 over x divided by our least common denominator is going to be x, and so we have 2x plus 1. And so now, since we have this top part here into one fraction, and then this denominator here into another fraction, we can go ahead and apply the reciprocal rule. That we've got to keep the first one, change the sign to a multiplication, and then flip the last one, or multiply by the reciprocal. So notice I can cancel out these x's, and what I'm left with is simply 1 over 2x plus